The Orki system has now been live for about a month or just coming on a month. So we thought we'd show you what it's doing for one of our customers. So this particular customer is a household of a young family in West Pennant Hills, Sydney. Orki controls or orchestrates three appliances for this household. This household has two EVs being charged off different cords, and they charge them just using, the normal plug in the wall method. So, the general 2 and a bit kilowatts for each of the EVs. And then they have a resistive hot water system. So, not a heat pump, but a large 300 litre, 4.5 kilowatt hot water system that we're also controlling for them. So, let's have a look at results. So, this is their solar production for today. I can just tell by looking at this that maybe Sydney weather wasn't fantastic today. It looks like there was definitely a bit of cloud about. It's now 10:20, and you can tell the data is actually, yeah, it's the last available data is actually from just under a minute ago. So that's fantastic. We provide real-time data. Solar production aside, let's have a look at a few of these consumption graphs. So what's been happening to hot water today? This particular household is on a really cool energy plan where they get free electricity from 11 to 2 every day. So from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., that's 3 hours. It's absolutely free. And then they also have a off-peak time between midnight and 6 a.m. where the price of electricity is something ridiculous, like 8 cents per kilowatt hour. So basically, it's really cheap. It's about a quarter or a fifth of the typical cost of electricity throughout the day. So you can see how he's orchestrated the hot water system to go off at midnight. Now it chooses, now obviously peaks. This is exactly what resistive hot water curves look like. They're extremely peaky, and then it comes down. It's like a huge kettle going off, right? It goes on, it hits the water, and then it goes off as soon as it reaches a temperature, and then it obviously goes off again, and then comes back down again. Then the algorithm repowers that circuit again. So firstly, the algorithm switches, powers that circuit off at 6 a.m., given the fact that it's off-peak period just ended, and then repowers that circuit at 11. And you can see the resistive hot water system just kicks in right back up again. And then once more. So you can see how neatly these two things fall into the periods where energy is the cheapest. And the homeowner hasn't done anything here. Orki's algorithm has automated it all for them. Then this homeowner also has two EVs. So I'll take the hot water away so we can see. So I can see that they left one plugged in to be charged overnight at about 3:35, 3:40. It completed charging. And I suspect this is the plug-in hybrid that this customer owns, given the fact that it did actually complete charging so quickly from midnight. And then the other car is a full battery electric vehicle. I think it's a Tesla from memory. And it obviously kicks in charging at 11 and then keeps going right on until 2 and then turns off immediately. So again, this is something Orki's algorithm has triggered for them. So if you have a look at the three things that we're controlling for this household together, you can just tell this looks beautiful. At least to me, like even though, and I've just got the solar graph in the background to show you, even though it wasn't that great of a day, this household has still managed to get a really good deal from A, using this retail plan that they're on, and then B, combining it with the Orki system to really automate this flow of energy around their home so that their bills can be lowered. I'm just going to take away solar production, all of it now. I will just quickly show you total consumption too. It's now 10:25 and the last available data is basically less than 60 seconds old. But you can see the entire consumption of the house. Going back to this page where I was showing you the three devices that we're controlling for this household, sometimes you don't want things to be optimized. So it's actually fine. This EV is now under manual control you can, of course, switch it back on EV charging and then make it, sorry, I just want to make it go back up so that it's exactly how we left it. And voila, it's back there. So just because it's under our control doesn't mean that we're always going to control it. We only control it when you want us to control it and when this optimized is switched on. Awesome.